life. Life is a disease. A millennium ago, a supreme necromancer was on the verge of conquering the world. But you know what they say about best laid plans. Inevitably, heroes shall emerge. So, I was made dead. Again. But what does death really mean for somebody who has mastered it, Boredom. An eternity to ponder my errors and how close I came to victory. I am a mortal, but when this world ends, even I will know oblivion. And so, I ask myself, will I be given another chance to rise before it happens? Another chance to fulfill my ambition? It seems that fate has smiled after all.
Alright, we are here. This literally just became available a few minutes ago. But I had pre-downloaded it. Well, not really, but they did a pre-patch. The pre-download wasn't actually available. But anyway, yes, this is the new DLC for Iratus. Wrath of the Necromancer adds a bunch of new stuff, or so I've been told. And I am going to attempt it, and probably die horribly, but that's how it goes. Oops. Well, that's not what I meant to do. This is a pre-patch save, so it's probably not going to be any good. I'm just going to play on more pain this time. I still haven't managed to clear Good Always Wins, but I'd like to actually see farther than the first floor on this play. Okay, so there's a bunch of new stuff. Potion making. This is interesting. This is a new addition. That just raises the tutorial again. Okay. Also, it pre-spawned me a party. I'm not sure if that gives you less parts if you choose that. It might. And I started with a broken sword.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me.
It's a shame it's not a broken sword too.
More than previously.
But I suppose this is about Iratus, not the Templars.
The formulae reveal their secrets.
Well, I'm going to start out as I usually do, investing in the future.
The cold-edged stone of the obelisk hums with the power of souls drawn towards it. Many ancient monuments were built for exactly this purpose.
Get the obelisk early so we can start building more Digger's Souls to upgrade everything else with. And also took Digger's Soul talent in alchemy to start with. This is my usual starting build. I'm not going to deviate from what I know for the moment. Until the game prompts me to. But yeah, we have 2 new classes. Or, well, 2 new minions. The Reaper and the Abomination. Ooh, that's nasty. It's basically a necromorph. Interesting. Good stuff. Well, let us get started then, shall we? Pretty standard starting lineup. That is pretty loud. We'll see how that is. I may need to adjust it a bit more as we go on.
This is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Yeah, pathetic.
Oh, already dropping frames. That's surprising.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Huh. Interesting. Not quite enough to upgrade anything else yet. And no new talents. Ah, well. Let's see what we got coming up next. Let's go this way. Toward the cultists. This is a pretty good one. Problem is, Skeleton himself was pretty limited. I like this one. It generates a lot of extra resources. Alright, now we need a filler for the third spot. The zombie took a little too much damage in there for me to want to take him along again. Well, why wait?
A putrid engine of death. Lovely.
Indeed. What kind of abilities do you have, I wonder? And what's your feature? Just does a flat stress nuke after every action. Not bad. So yeah, looks like he's fine as position 2. Ooh, nice. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Oh, look at how happy he is. He's just loving this.
Become part of the breathless tide. Oh, I didn't think it would be this
Well, that's cool. The other two attacks can still hit if the first one misses. So I wasn't expecting that.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Well, I like the A-bomb so far. I'm gonna call him Blotto. Hey, Olzen. Good to see you again. Yeah, essentially. This is very similar. Though, to be honest, I kind of enjoy this game more than Darkest Dungeon. Iratus puts a lot more control in the player's hands in terms of how you can build your characters. Well, I say characters, minions. Oh, and since Halloween is coming up, I should start using the Halloween skins. What the heck? I don't remember this being in the game. This must be another new edition. I'm playing this because it just, like, less than an hour ago, a new DLC was released. Wrath of the Necromancer, which adds a bunch of new stuff, so I'm just now scratching the surface of it. One of the newest inclusions is this lovely character. Ooh. I like him. I was thinking I would go for the accuracy. Usually I get initiative on her first. But this time I decided to just go straight for attack. I don't need to use this yet, so... we need to get some bony weather incoming.
And so my dark powers return to me.
Also, I think I should probably increase the brightness a little bit. I think that might have gotten reset with the new DLC. This game is pretty dark at times, in more ways than one. Oh, that is way too bright. Alright, I think that's a bit better. Alright, now I need another third position to replace... I guess I could just use the zombie. Skeleton can go and recover. And we have enough materials to build something. What to build? I guess I'll just stick with what I usually do.
Every war needs its generals. unfortunate that I need to rely on mortal knowledge to recover my powers. It's akin to trying to quell hunger with breadcrumbs.
Alright, I think we're good to go into the next fight. Ah, and we have some souls to collect first. That's actually enough to build another new building. Wow, that's a big boost early on. You're gonna need 50 for the mortuary upgrade. Might be best to... Do I want to start excavating? I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go for the mana. I love what Iratus says when he makes one of these.
Oh, honey, you are so wonderfully rotten.
Sometimes he says a design. He says all awkwardly, "A design from my younger years."
Now there's a handsome fellow. A shame his talents were never fully recognized back in the academy. I'll just take all this mana as repayment instead.
That's new. I've never heard that line before. Alright, let us go kill some pitiful humans. We have basically the same result, whether, in fact the exact same result, whether we go left or right here. So really it's about what's beyond that. Ooh, elite battle coming up. I think right. To battle. Just look at the A-bomb. He's such a jovial lump.
One more for the stockpiles.
He belches. Nice. A-bomb's special ability is that he inflicts stress damage on everyone with his every action, which is pretty cool. Basically, every move of this guy terrifies the enemy party.
Extinction of life.
I like him so far. How can you not like that big old smile? Ooh, let's try, maybe you try this. Instantly destroys an enemy with less than 20% sanity remaining. Ooh. Nice. I like how some enemies are specified to be inedible. The things games make us say.
Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming. My kingdom comes. Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture. A predictable outcome.
I kind of miss the old victory theme that used to play when you win a match. Or, well, match isn't really accurate, but... oh well. Alright, let's see. What should I upgrade on you? What are your stats like? You're pretty decent. There's no real area you lack heavily. Oh, well, you have no evasion. That might be a problem. Your initiative's better than I expected for a unit of your size. His armor can't be upgraded. That's disappointing. Alright then, I guess we'll go for the initiative and accuracy. It's usually best to get just about everyone above 100% accuracy as soon as possible. Since, I mean, nobody likes missing attacks. Well, I don't know if it's actually statistically best, but it tends to work for me. Alright, what am I gonna do with you, Zambi? Wow, I never realized how much magic resistance you have. That is a lot. A lot for a base level, I mean.
Get back to battle.
Definitely gonna need that. That's pretty much mandatory. This basically allows interrupting stances. Being able to interrupt stances or deal out stuns is pretty important because sometimes you will need them to stop enemies from using horribly devastating attacks. It's not always a huge issue, but it can be very, very nice to have. Are we gonna go for the old Luck Bride? And should probably just do damage, honestly. But let's go for luck because I'm dumb. I'm getting spell power from somewhere. Not sure where that's coming from. Anyway, we have a new talent to spend. Yeah. it can be very unpleasant when you really need to have a certain attack land and it doesn't.
It will be a messy slaughter.
Plus, I just like the consistency. There is actually something kind of amusing, though. There's a talent. Where's the talent menu? Oh, right here. There's a talent in which Iratus actually gains wrath when his minions miss attacks, which I personally find hilarious. Wrath is essentially my ultimate meter. It allows you to use your minions' ultimate abilities. Alright, so skeleton is mended. I could bring him along again, but I don't feel like it. I feel like making something else. Bring in one of my old favorites back into the fray. The Unfrozen.
If only they weren't so difficult to motivate.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. I'm not quite sure why they call it an unfrozen either, because it still looks pretty frozen to me. But anyway, that's probably not important. Next up we have a sacrificial altar, which I may just decide to throw this skeleton on. What have we? This is a pretty nice item. Generally, it's really good to get these early game and use them, because they start to get worse as the game progresses. Although 15 vigor isn't all that much when you're on the 4th floor. Anyway, let us go into this next fight. Maybe so. I suppose they're no longer frozen solid at any rate. Also, it's hard to notice how much they look just like the Draugr from Skyrim. They even have similar armor. Anyway, let us... This is a new thing, potion making. I haven't messed with it yet. But let's try it. We need flasks and 3 other things. So let's say... Let's try a skull. These bones. And some blood. And see what we get with an experiment. Something is wrong. Okay? What is wrong? Something is wrong. Okay. What? Do I have to put the flask in too? It seems like it's already there. What is the deal? Oh, I see. Nope, apparently I don't see. I have no idea. Okay, I guess I can't do anything with this yet. I could try it. Oh. Might get something useful. Alright, let's try it.
Perfection takes time and proper ingredients.
Ooh. Explosive mixture. Nice. So I basically made a grenade potion. Potion of Kaboom. Warning, do not drink. Alright, let's place this Heart of Emptiness. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. And you can have the Bull Skull. I imagine he'd wear it as a hat and giggle to himself about it. That is a good question, and one I do not have the ability to answer. I really could not say. Maybe it's a potion of spontaneous combustion. Although, I'm not sure if that's a real scientific thing that happens to people or if it's just a myth. I've never really looked into it. But yeah, there's this rumor that, well, I've at least heard of something in which, some event in which a particularly unfortunate biological process in the human body causes someone to catch on fire completely unprompted. Usually while they're sleeping. It sounds like BS to me. Ooh, wow, 3 of these guys. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of stabby going on here. Okay, this is a good time to use that block ability the Abomination has. But first... No, actually, I'm gonna shield first. Because they are gonna go straight for the Unfrozen. At basically all times, I'm fairly sure. So Unfrozen's special ability is pretty cool. He actually gains power, deals additional damage for each point of initiative he has higher than his opponent, and since he's ice themed, his attacks lower initiative. So as long as he keeps attacking, he makes himself more powerful, which is pretty cool.
One by one, life vanishes from this world.
Poke. Yeah, I figured as much. It didn't sound like something that could really happen. Well then, the only other explanation I can think of as to why that makes a bomb is maybe it's a blood pressure bomb. I drink your health.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Man, whoever they got to do this voice did a great job. Ooh. That's a great thing to get early on.